Hello students, this is your first chapter for revision from geography and your first chapter is resource. Let's have a quick recap of this chapter. Resource. What do you mean by resource? Anything that can be used to satisfy a need is called as resource. So it is having different characteristics. First one, utility makes an object a resource. In other words, you can say usability is what makes an object or substance a resource because we are using it, like water, rickshaw, textbooks. So this can be called as resources utility. Second one, resources have value. So some resources are having economic value and some do not, like metal that is having economical value and beautiful landscape that is not having any economical value. Thirdly, some resources become valuable with time, as you are already having example in your textbook, like grandmother's remedy have no commercial value today, but if it is patent, then it is having the commercial value maybe tomorrow. With time it will get commercial value. Now what do you mean by patent? Patent means it is the exclusive right over any idea or invention. So they get rights to give a commercial values whatever ideas or invention they are having. So by time it will get valuable. People themselves are not the most important resources with ideas, knowledge and invention, etc. So people here are considered as the most important one as a resources because they are having idea, they are having knowledge and they are having invention. So they convert all the resources by these three factors: ideas, knowledge and invention, etc. There are different types of resources that are natural resources, human-made resources and human resources. Now, what do you mean by natural resources? Resources drawn from nature and used without modification is called as natural. So for example, like air, water, soils, minerals, etc. So we are not modifying it, we are accepting it or using it as it is. Secondly, you are having human-made resources when original form of natural substance has been changed to make them resources. So that is called as human-made resources. What is the example? Technology. Human resources, number that is quantity and ability that is mental and physical abilities of the people that is used to develop the surrounding or where he or she is living. So education and health help in making people a valuable resources. These are the two factors that makes resource a valuable thing. Now natural resources are classified on the basis of level of development and use, origin, stock and distribution. So first, level of development and use, it is divided into two: actual resources and potential resources. So what do you mean by actual resources? Resources whose quantity is known and these resources are being used in present. Example, like coal in rural regions of Germany, Deccan Plateau in Maharashtra. So it is having dark soils. So these are considered as actual resources. What do you mean by potential resources? Whose quantity, entire quantity, may not be known today, or these are not being used at present. So these resources could be used in future. How? With the improved technology. In short, we are not having the technology to use these resources in present, so it could be used in future. So the uranium found in Ladakh, that is the example of potential resources. Now on the basis of origin, it is again divided into two: abiotic and biotic. Abiotic resources are non-living and biotic resources are called as living resources. Solid rocks, minerals are the example of abiotic. Plants and animals are the examples of biotic. On the basis of stock, it is again divided into renewable and non-renewable. So what do you mean by renewable resources? So renewable resources are those which get renewed or replenished quickly. So it is available in unlimited and it is not affected by human activity. So example for it is solar and wind energy. Now non-renewable resources are those which have limited stock. So once these stocks are exhausted, it may take thousands of years to be renewed or replenished. For example, like coal, petroleum, natural gas. So these are called as non-renewable resources. Now on the basis of distribution, it is further divided into ubiquitous and localized. So what do you mean by ubiquitous? Resources that are found everywhere, like air we breathe, are considered as ubiquitous resources. But now those which are found only in certain places are called as localized resources. It means in certain region only they are found. So for example, copper and iron ore. Next topic we are having, that is conserving resource. Using resource carefully and giving them time to get renewed is called as conserving resource. In this way we can conserve the resources. There are other ways to conserve resources by reducing consumption, recycling and reusing. So it is called as 3Rs. The way how to conserve the resources. Now sustainable development, it means balancing the need to use resource and also conserve them for futures. Principle of sustainable developments are respect and care for all forms of life what you are having in surrounding. So we need to understand the importance and we should care the other living forms also. Improve the quality of human life. Nextly, minimize the depletion of natural resources. Carefully we have to use, like forest, it is regularly and steadily depleting, so that could be reduced. Change attitude towards the environment. So as we are getting it free, we use it in abundance. We should understand this environment is very much necessary for us. So as we are using it, we should not harm it. So if it is available free, it doesn't mean you can just harm the nature in any way. So you should change the attitude towards the environment carefully, and where it is needed, then only you have to use the surrounding environment and you have to preserve it and you have to conserve it for present and as well as future. Enable communities to care for their own environment. So from here we start our worksheet exercise. Your first question is, how does an object or substance become a resource? Anything that can be used to satisfy a need is called as or is a resource. List out 5 resources you use in your home and 5 you use in classroom. So home, door, utensils, bed, electrical object, curtains are the resource what you use at home. Next is classroom, textbook, chalk, table, blackboard, almirah. So they are all used in classroom. So these are resources what you are using. Explain how a resource can become an economically valuable with time. Like grandmother's home remedy have no commercial values, but if they are patent, then they would have in future. So give the term for the following. The application of latest knowledge and skill in doing or making things, that is called as technology. Name the factor then can change substance into resources, that can change substance into resources, that is time and technology. These are the 2 factors. The next question is, give an example how technology has turned energy into important resources. So the technology to create hydroelectricity has turned energy in fast flowing water into an resource. The next topic we are having types of resources, and for that questions, first questions is, how have resources been classified? So they are divided into three or classified into three: natural, human made and human. What are natural resources? Give two example. Resources that are drawn from nature and used without much modifications are called as natural resources. Air or water, you can give as example. I forgot to write, please write it down. What do you mean by resource being gift of nature? So they are used without much modification, like air, water, mineral and soil. So they are free gift from the nature. On what basis are natural resources classified into different groups? Level of development and use, origin, stock and distribution. Differentiate between the actual and potential resources. Actual resources, in short I have written AR, means actual resources are those whose quantity is known and used in present. Potential resources are those whose quantity may not be known and not been used in present and can be used in future. Now give two example of actual resources: coal in rural regions of Germany, dark soil of Deccan Plateau in Maharashtra. Name the resource that could be used in future as their quantity is not known. So potential resources, their quantity is not known, like uranium found in Ladakh. Give an example of how potential resource has become an actual resource today. High speed winds were potential resource, now it has become actual resource as wind farms and a wind farm generate energy using windmills. What is difference between biotic and abiotic? Biotic resources are living and abiotic resources are non-living. Give two example each of biotic and abiotic resources. So for a biotic, plants and animals are the example, and for abiotic, soil, rocks and minerals are the example. Why are coal and petroleum considered non-renewable resources? Once the stocks are exhausted, it may take thousands of years to be renewed. So they are considered as non-renewable resources. Resources that are found everywhere are called as ubiquitous. List three physical factors responsible for distribution of natural resources, or what are the factors on which distribution of natural resources depend. Terrain, climate and altitude. So these are the three factors. Technology is a human-made resource. Why are people considered a special resource? When they have knowledge, skill and technology to make best use of nature to create more resources. Which factor help in making people a valuable resources? Education and health help in making people a valuable resources. What is human resource development? Improving the quality of people's skills so that are able to create more resources is known as human resource development. Next topic, conserving resources. First question for that is, what would be the result if we are not careful in using the resource? The resource can become very scarce and exhausted. What is resource conservation? Using resource carefully and giving them time to get renewed. Sustainable development is need of the hour. How it is possible? So it is the concept using resource in a balanced way so that our purpose is solved, as well as they are also conserved for future. What are the three R's in conserving resource? Why does one have to follow them? Each person can contribute by reducing consumption, recycling and reusing things. Ultimately it makes a difference because all our lives are linked. Mention two simple ways in which children can encourage to save our resource on the earth. So that is, use reusable bag, save electricity. Name the two ways by which electricity is generated, by solar energy and by wind energy. What is our duty as responsible people in maintaining and preserving life support system nature provides? So first one, conserve water. Secondly, refrain from polluting the atmosphere. Thirdly, refrain from dumping waste product in water bodies. Fourth one, refrain from discriminate deforestation. Next we are having list any 4 principles of sustainable development. So first one is respect and care for all forms of life, improve the quality of human life. Third, conserve the earth's vitality and depletion. Fourth, change personal attitude and practice towards the environment. Next we are having objectives. First one is using resource carefully and giving them time to get renewed is called as resource conservation. Balancing the need to use resource and also conserve them for future is called as sustainable development. Which one of the following is human made resource? That is machinery. Which one of the following does not make substance a resource? That is quantity. Which one of the following is human made resource? Medicine to treat cancer. Complete the statement, that is biotic resources are derived from living things. See the Phillips. Utility is what makes an object a resource. Non-renewable resources are limited. It is limited. Please write down D. Or finite resources. Every drop of water is essential. Next we are having true and false. All resources are having some value, so that is false. We must not bother about conserving the diversity of life on earth, so that is false. The wind is an important resource now. True. Patent means the exclusive right over any idea or invention, so that is true. Next is matching. Windmills, that is Nagakoil. Second one, soils, that is natural resource. C, dark soil of Deccan, so that are actual resources. And fourth one, coal, that is considered as non-renewable resource. So your chapter 1 geography worksheet complete. Please complete this chapter in your worksheet. Thank you.